Hello there, my name is Jonathan Porterfield and this is a short video clip of a rather nice Toyota Prius. It's the Mark III, the new shape, 1.8, it's the T-Spirit, but it has the solar roof. We've sold a couple of these with the solar roof, very popular. This vehicle is now actually sold as of this morning to a gentleman in Scotland called Ian, so this is for his benefit, and I'll just walk you around the car pointing out any imperfections I can see. If you want to know about the spec on these cars, watch one of my other videos and that will tell you basically all the extras you get on the T-Spirit. So everything works as it should. This T-Spirit's got a lovely proper Toyota load liner in, and under here, I can pull it out, is a really nice clean carpet, and under here I have a little compartment with a compressor. Being the T-Spirit with a solar roof, there is no space saver spare, so you just get a tyre inflation kit. Load liner, rear seats drop down. The bumper's very clean. There's the, well, nothing to speak of really. Odd, really tiny hairline scratches, which would easily polish out. These have reversing sensors, which is rather unusual for a Prius, having a reversing camera. There shouldn't be any excuse for ever bumping the back bumper. It's just a little mark of polish there. Yeah. So it's very clean. The sides are clean. This is just dirt from the puddle. Going around all four tyres, they're all brand new Dunlop 195 by 65 by 15 SP Sport tyres. They're very new, so they've all got 6-7 millimeters all round. Showing you the interior. Got a couple of fabric mats in the rear. Everything's very clean. It doesn't smell any undue odours. There's no smell of dog or cigarettes or anything like that in here at all. Mat pockets in the back. Very clean. Door cards are nice and clean. Front passenger side. Now there's some over rubber Toyota mats with the fabric mats underneath. So these will clean up very easily. I'll get those cleaned. Front passenger seat. No scuffs. Front driver's seat whilst I'm here. No tears, no cigarette burns, no undue odours. It is very clean. Front passenger door card. Front tyre again. Side. Anything to tax. 2013. Windscreen is chip free. Couple of sensors there for the automatic wipers. Looking at the front of the car, the front corners are very clean, no scuffs. As regards chips, there is some minor chipping to the bonnet leading edge, but there is some touching paint actually in the car, so that will touch in very easily. It's come from Arval leasing, just come off lease. The tyre, again, it's brand new, still got the bobbly bits on the side. So great for brand new Dunlop tyres. Now there's two keys, so you leave the key in your pocket, pinch that to lock it, and to unlock it, slide your hand behind the handle. Very easy to live with. 4 electric windows, door cards in good order. Again, the driver's foot mat will clean up, and we've got proper Arval over mats there, no holes in the carpet. The driver's seat is height adjustable as well. So under the bonnet of this new shape Prius, everything is as it should be, all nice and dry and a bit dusty. No signs of any accident damage, never been steam cleaned, and it's HPI clear, of course. So inside this new shape Prius, with my key in my pocket, put my foot on the brake and press power. Car starts up. Very nice to live with. The car is now actually running. Just show you the guaranteed mileage there, 48,619 miles. All the extras on the T-Spirit are here. The sat nav, a CD player as well, very smart, you can load your CDs in there. A head-up display, which is very useful. You probably can't pick it up on the camera. There we can go, just about see, just there, 0 miles an hour. But when you use a sat nav, you can also get direction on there from this head-up display. Place your finger over the buttons here, you get illumination on the dashboard as to what option you're actually touching on the steering wheel, so that's very useful. Cruise, of course, automatic wipers, automatic headlights. There's lots and lots of extras. Suffice to say that everything works. The reverse, you get the one single beep, and then you've got the reversing camera, of course. So because it's got the reversing sensors, you don't get that continuous beep that you get on the standard T-Spirit Prius. We've also got power modes. You've got 3 modes on the new shape Prius: power, eco or normal mode, and of course the EV button for driving around town. Everything works as it should. Cup holders, we've got extra power points in here with an auxiliary jack for your MP3 player to play through the sound system, and the locking wheel nut keys here, as is the service pack that came with it. Basically the service books, owner's manual, manual for the navigation system, all the other various documents that came with the car, quick reference guide. There's the tin of Toyota touch-up paint, as I mentioned a few minutes ago. So all the check sheets for the servicing, and I'm just showing you the service documents. There's the service book, all stamped up at Toyota dealers. There we go, at 10,900, 20,100, and last at 30,147 miles. So it is due its next service. It's been MOT, its first MOT was done, and then it runs out November the 3rd 2013. And looking at the advisory, which is a bit bizarre: near side rear seat belt stitching slightly frayed, and offside rear seat belt stitching slightly frayed, and I cannot see where the stitching is slightly frayed on the rear seat belt. I cannot see at all what they mean when they mention the rear seat belt slightly frayed. So I don't know what that's about, because I can't see anything wrong with the seat belts whatsoever. So maybe somebody pressed the wrong button. That's the MOT. And just finally, the V5 registration document. Get it out with one hand. So it was leased by Arval, no previous keepers. Date of registration there is the 3rd of November 2009. Classed as an alternative to fuel car, and at 89 grams per kilometre CO2. Nothing for your road tax, and all the documentation. So I'll just take you now for a short test drive. So welcome to the test drive. So with my foot on the brake, key in my pocket, press power. There we go, the car is running. Release the foot brake, squeeze the throttle, and away we go. And just pull out of the junction. It drives exactly like all the other Prius that we have sold. It's very smooth. It's effortless to drive, very comfortable. And on a good steady run, you'll get easily 62, 63 miles to the gallon. Around town, 58, 57 miles to the gallon. But driven sensibly in eco mode, these are very frugal. Very relaxing to drive. Having those slightly fatter tyres over the normal T-Spirit makes for a much more comfortable ride as well, in my opinion. Drives lovely and straight, doesn't pull to the left or the right. And all those extra hybrid features which my customer Ian knows about. You come off the throttle, basically turns the engine off. And so many extra features of this hybrid system, which is well proven. No undue noises or clonks from the suspension. Drives exactly as it should, nice and straight. Just pull up, pulls up lovely and straight. Let's just camp up the road. Of course, when you come to a stop, you have total silence. Why have the engine running if you're not going anywhere? So that concludes the test drive. I hope this has proved useful for my customer, and if you have any more questions about the service we offer, then feel free to contact me, Jonathan, here at Eco Cars. Thanks for watching.